In early 2026, while the S&P 500 was essentially flat, one unassuming ETF quietly returned about 12% in just over 2 months. No memes, no hype train, just defense contractors doing what they always do. This is ITA, the iShares US Aerospace and Defense ETF. It holds the companies that build fighter jets, missile systems, and military hardware. Lockheed Martin, RTX, Boeing, GE Aerospace. It's not a flashy trade, it's one of the most boring tickers you'll find, and that's exactly why it works. Here's the actual reason this happens. Defense contracts aren't like consumer spending, they're multi-year government commitments, locked in, regardless of how investors feel that week. When geopolitical tension rises, governments don't pull back on military budgets, they expand them. That's a structural tailwind, not a sentiment trade. This isn't a one-off. ITA gained nearly 20% in 2025. Going into 2026, with renewed conflict in the Middle East and rising NATO spending targets, the sector has kept climbing. Global defense spending is projected to hit $2.6 trillion this year. That's the macro backdrop driving this, not speculation. To be clear, this isn't a guaranteed hedge. ITA fell over 13% during the 2020 COVID crash, so it's not immune to broad market shocks. And it's a concentrated sector fund, not a diversified holding. This is a tool to understand, not a blanket solution. If you want to compare ITA against other defense ETFs side by side, there's a free comparison tool linked below. And if you're setting up a brokerage account to actually track sectors like this, that link's in the description too. This is the Katakyie brief. While everyone talks about the military side of geopolitics, we track the boardrooms, the balance sheets, and the breakthroughs that quietly redraw the map. Because the next war for power won't just be fought with weapons, it'll be fought with technology, capital, and ideas. If you want to stay ahead of that shift, subscribe, share this with someone building in the space, and follow for the next brief. Stay sharp, stay ahead. This is the Katakyie brief.